This all initially started when Mr. Marconi with the Cyclist Bike store in Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, approached us about wanting to help out our schools and encourage more biking in the city of Anaheim. So in that conversation, I enlisted my staff to work closely with them as well as the high school district and the city to put this event together. And so I was fortunate enough to get to be at the very start point of the ride today, pull the trigger, and it's been a great race so far. So we're looking forward to spending more time this afternoon, allowing the kids to come back, see who raised the most money, and there'll be a free bike donated to them, given to them. And then there's another bike just as a raffle that will be given away as well.
This is about getting healthy and also raising some money for our athletics and visual and performing arts and the Bros, Anaheim Bros. So a lot of service going on today. And I'd like to really put a shout out to Mr. Marconi and for providing the bikes and the idea. So this is really a celebration of our Anaheim High School community. What's exciting is with the Marconi brothers, they're able to bring in a lot of bikes for the kids. A lot of these kids cannot afford their own bikes, so that's really helping to make it happen. So you could see from little ones to people like my age and older, right, that are just coming together and having a great time. Come on out next year, it's going to grow bigger and better.
I happened to bump into Mayor Tom Tate and James Vanderbilt from the City Council, and I hit him with an idea. I said, why don't we take this and put on a ride for the individual clubs in the schools to generate money for the children and for the kids at the kids level. You know, obviously we can't change anything at the bureaucratic level on top, but what we can do is we can put to the level where the kids can benefit out of these programs. Our involvement with the Cyclist.com, we're a chain of bike stores that my partner and I own. We're a big philanthropic group, the Marconi family. We do a lot of work throughout our cities in the community in Southern California. We wanted to change the philosophy of how things are done here. We put the program together as far as a ride-a-thon to be able to generate money for the individual organizations within the school. The cyclists, how we participate, we put up bikes, so we bring our rental fleet down here so that a lot of the kids don't have bikes to ride. So we donate our bikes for the ride, and this year is where it's the foundation. This is kind of the prototype. We see the template work, so next year is going to be a real rock star. But what we do is we put up money for the food for the kids. We put up bicycles for the kids. We do maintenance for the kids. And I just discovered that Anaheim High School has their own bike team. So we have just now done a deal with them that we are going to be supporting the Anaheim High School bike team from our shop out of Costa Mesa.
So for this first annual Bike-A-Thon at Anaheim High School, Anaheim Fire and Rescue really wanted to be a partner, and it's a great opportunity to promote bike safety and helmet safety. We're here donating 200 safety helmets through our Wear Your Helmet Like a Pro program, and a lot of high schoolers were not hesitant to come and get a helmet and put it on. And it's neat because sometimes teenagers are hesitant to wear a bike helmet, so this is a great opportunity for that. We have some firefighters and we have some fire cadets handing out helmets, as you can see. It's just really important, especially when you're out in the streets, to be wearing a helmet. A fall can lead to a significant head injury or even a fatal head injury. And so research shows that wearing a helmet significantly reduces that risk. We also hope that when these teenagers go home and their younger siblings see them with the cool free helmet they got, that they're more prone to wear the helmets as well, and they can pick one up at any of the Anaheim Fire and Rescue fire stations. Our Wear Your Helmet Like a Pro is a great program. It's a collaboration with the Anaheim Ducks, the Anaheim Angels, Disney, our firefighters, and now the police. And the campaign is Wear Your Helmet Like a Pro. Professional athletes and individuals in other professions wear helmets to protect their heads. So in the same way, we want to encourage our youth to wear helmets when they're riding a bike, a skateboard, a scooter, etc. Through this program, we've distributed about 5,500 helmets already. And these all have been through grant funds or private donations. So it really is a unique program that we're really proud of. And more than anything, just really spread the word about safety.
Our job today is assisting the community in the Bike-A-Thon for Anaheim High School, encouraging bicycle safety, encouraging everybody to wear their bicycle helmets, and just educating them on the laws of the bicycle. Everybody I talked to said they're having a great time. I think over time, eventually this is going to grow into something much bigger. Obviously, it's already gotten some good feedback and some great, participation throughout everybody in the school.
The Bike-A-Thon is a way to raise money for our club, and we are the Spanish club. So we did have all of our members raise money, and we have some of us riding in the Bike-A-Thon, and then over here we're selling aguas frescas as another way to raise money, and also if any of the bikers need like a refreshment, we're here to help with that. We focus mainly on community service, especially because Anaheim has such a high population of Hispanics, so the Spanish club likes to support that. So for the Day of the Dead, open house, we always have like a little celebration going on. In the Halloween parade, we also participated in that. And yeah.
Some of our members' parents actually made the waters, and they had to bring them really early, and they had to carry them, and they're actually really heavy. But yeah, they all set up they got ice, waters, and we...
Well, like I said, our main focus is community service. So by getting all of our members together and participating in something like this, us, the cabinet, and our members get to see how important it is to give back to our community and just be a part of our community as a family.
For us, this is exercise. They do a lot of stuff. That we do CrossFit during the day, but out here I told them, it's mandatory. We help out our community. We show everybody what we're about. There's only two sports out here right now, and it's a boys varsity basketball team and the girls varsity basketball team. My thing is we should get everybody involved, not only our teams, but we should also get the kids involved in elementary schools, other things, other schools, high schools, especially our schools that are down the street, Catella High School, Loera High School. Hopefully next year we'll have a bigger outcome. It's really important because they come as a unit off the basketball court. What I call it is called OTC. What OTC is off the court, So we bring in camaraderie, bring the girls as unity together, other than, they see each other for basketball, and they're, so out here brings them together more as a unit. It's really good for them.
Oh, our basketball team is like one of the hardest working sports in this school. We practice every day. We have practice right now too. And I don't know, our team is really cool because we're all best friends and we're all like a big family, and we bond so much. I don't know, I like it. You should come because all organizations really need their donations to like fund their programs, and yeah.
Project Say actually raised money for the Colonist Closet, which is a classroom here at Anaheim High School that is filled with used clothes for students to come in and shop as they wish. So we wanted to make sure that we had new items there as well. So the money that we raised, which was over $600, is going to go to buying undergarments and socks and shoes for the students of Anaheim High School. Project Say is a City of Anaheim program, and I'm the advisor here at Anaheim High School. We do case management with students and support students to graduate and continue on with their education. So one of our main goals is to make sure that our students are successful here in high school and continue being successful with healthy habits, and exposing them to different ideas, maybe like hiking, and exposing students to cycling is one of the things that we do, because not a lot of students get exposed to it. So this is the cycling team. They're all involved in cycling, so that's what we do. Anybody can join the cycling team. Anybody that is in a high school in Anaheim or lives in Anaheim. Unfortunately, we are limited in space, and we do get money, or we are funded by the Community Services Foundation and also Anaheim Alumni Association, and Devote also fund this program. And it runs from February until August. And since I'm in charge of it, most of the students are from Anaheim High School, but as long as the students can get to where we go for practice, 6:30 a.m. in the mornings on Sundays, they can join. Right now we do have a full team though this year, but next year there's always available.
As a biking, we have done we don't like to say race, a friendly competition in LA, which is 45 miles. That's the most that we have done. We cycle every Sunday going to the beach. The tour of Long Beach is one of our main ones. We always do it every single year. My favorite part about today was just spending time with the team, making sure that we stay together.
It's a good club because even though like it's supposed to help you in the grades and stuff, but it keeps you busy, you know. Summer we do a lot of activities and not just cycling, we go hiking, you know. We do a lot of stuff that, you know, takes us out of just being at home sitting watching TV instead of, you know, doing more activities, being more active with the school, you know, being with your community. So it's a good program to join.
Today was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed it. The fact that it's just everybody, we're not racing, we're all just in a team together and cooperating, working as a team. I love about that.
Yeah, it was amazing to watch, cheering on my friends, and then it was fun to see. Yay, go team!
We're raising money today for the Connolly's Closet, so to help families with any.
There's 600 students needs of clothing. They're living in hotels, cars, and then we're raising this money for them. Our goal was 500, and we made our goal here. It was so fun, and like, then we're gonna buy them new clothes. Yeah, it was fun.
All right, another round of applause for Joseph. Look at that, brand new bike he's taking home.
Every dollar or cent that we raised, it will be going to the Connolly's Closet to buy undergarments for the homeless families on campus.
Thank you so much. And thank you to Anaheim Project Say.
We thank you so much for helping out with everything, whether you're out in the driveways making sure everyone was safe, whether you're over there cooking the hot dogs.
Of course, there's an opportunity to raise funds for the school, for different organizations, some charitable, some just that need the money, like our sports, but really just an opportunity for everyone to get together, something healthy like riding a bicycle, but at the same time something that's fun. It included music and food, but overall just a community event so that everyone can get together and understand that Anaheim is as tight-knit as everyone else sees it. We actually targeted the clubs because they have access to their members that often have to do something for their club in order to get, whether it be a sash or whether it be access to a field trip. So we targeted them at first because they already had their membership. We have the students here from Bros and Alma organization. We have Crown, their sisterhood organization. We have students from NHS. We have the ASB who wanted to help out. And it was just really targeting those organizations. But at the same time, we did a lot of outreach to just the students in general, letting them know that this is just a nice way to spend a Saturday morning. It's a good way to get exercise, and I think one of the biggest things that we were surprised with was that we expected, you know, maybe half of what we got today, just because, oh, it's riding a bike, I don't feel like doing it, but a lot of people wanted to come out here, whether it be to volunteer, whether it be to ride a bike, or just be with their friends. But it was just really targeting and just letting them know what it was and hoping that we would get a response, and we're really happy with the response. So right now, the three policemen, I believe, are going to go on their motorcycles and do a little demonstration. The policeman up there right now is just talking about safety, just because the fun was all in the beginning, but now that we have everyone here tired, unable to move and eating, now we can start talking to them about safety. But right now, we're just going to watch a little demonstration, and afterwards, the kids are going to get an opportunity to go talk to some of the resources that also came out to help. They're using this opportunity to kind of teach students about the resources that they have in the city, because unfortunately not too many kids know. But
so it's a 4-cylinder motorcycle or 4-cylinder engine, and believe it or not, they actually have anti-lock brakes and they work very well. So just like cars have anti-lock brakes, I don't know if any of you drive or experienced when anti-lock brakes come on, they get that shuddering. You get a little bit of that on these motorcycles, but it takes a lot for you to engage the anti-lock brakes. The motorcycles, they weigh about 800 to 900 pounds, depending on how much equipment we put on them and whatnot. So they are heavy. There, Officer Anderson is doing some tight maneuvering. That's our bread and butter. That's what we train for, because anybody can go in a straight line. So we learn how to ride very technically slow speed to maneuver around people, cars, obstacles.
Well, the city is certainly, it needs to be involved in these kinds of events because, again, youth are such a big part of our population, first and foremost. And secondly, we know that they're our future, and so an investment made at this point has lots of dividends it pays off later. So we're glad to be involved, and we think it's important.